G'day guys, now today we're going to have a quick look at a new drone from YLR. This is their new E99D. Now, these guys are probably familiar with the E88 Pro and the E99 Pro. Well, this is basically their latest version. It's pretty much exactly the same as the previous versions or the original versions, except this one has these clear arms on it, transparent arms with LEDs in them. And this drone only comes in at $17.70 US, so under 18 US dollars, with dual cameras as well as 2 batteries. Or that equates to around $26 Australian, so a very inexpensive beginner quadcopter with some pretty cool lights here, which we're going to have a look at a second. Now, of course, we get the transmitter, your standard stuff, guys. It's all labeled out. It does take 3 AA batteries on the back, and we've got all our buttons marked here. Okay, take off, land, trimmer buttons on the top. We've got our speed rate, got a headless mode, as well as a gyro calibration, and the last one here is for your flip. So standard stuff, guys, nothing new here. And of course, we get our standard accessories. We got the USB to micro USB charger, a Phillips head screwdriver, some extra props, as well as propeller guards if you want to fly this indoors. And last but not least, we have a quick user guide here. So basically all the controls of the drone, as well as the transmitter. And we've got the app leaflet here, which is RC UFO, all right? And you can scan it with a QR code or go straight to Google Play Store or the App Store if you've got an iPhone. So here it is unfolded, guys. Like I said, it looks exactly like the previous E99 models. We got a 480p camera on the front, as well as a optical flow camera, which is also 480p. So, you know, the quality of the camera is not going to be good. In fact, I'm going to fly this drone line of sight. So what I'm going to do during this flight, I'm not even going to bother with the app. But what I'll do at the end of the video, I'll just add about 30 seconds worth of footage when I put in the second battery, as well as take a couple of photos. But yeah, the quality of the camera is not good. This is just a very cheap, you know, under $20 drone, so you can't expect much. Most of these toy grade drones around this price range have pretty low resolution cameras, all right? Okay, so let's turn on the drone and we'll have a look at the clear arms here with the lights. As you can see, there's 3 different colors. We got green, blue, and like a purpley pink color, sort of to simulate RGBs, but they don't scroll like RGBs do. And you can actually see the gearing through the transparent arms there, as well as the motors, which is pretty cool. As you can see, the motors there mounted sideways. So anyway, guys, let's quickly get it up in the air. We've got an 1800 milliamp hour battery with these, standard stuff. I've got 2 batteries with this one, 1 cell battery, so 3.7 volt. They typically last about 6 to 7 minutes, so pretty short flight times. But what I'll do, I'll add a pop-up card right now for a video that I done about a month ago or so on some aftermarket batteries that you can get for this, that increase the flight time to about nearly 12 minutes. So I'll leave a link for those batteries also in the description below if you want. So let's get it up in the air, guys. We'll just do a quick line of sight flight, see how it looks in the air. It's late afternoon, about 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'm undercover some trees here for the sole purpose so we can see some of these lights, and it is a bit overcast today. Guys, well, I just turned off the drone. I'm going to reset it by turning it back on. Now this drone self-binds, you don't have to do that up and down on the trigger, okay? And while we've got on a level surface here on the bench, we're going to press this button here, and they've done the gyro calibration. So let's put it up in the air. I'm going to put it in 3rd speed rate. Quick flick of the throttle, put it up in the air. And let's take for a bit of a flight here. Now this will be much better to see at night time, of course. Still a bit of daylight left. It is overcast though, so hopefully you can see those lights. Maybe if I go into the shade a bit here. You see those lights. Now, I presume they're going to flash once we get to low battery. But ideally, this would look really good at night. What I might do is, at the end of this video, I might show some footage flying it in the dark, as well as add some footage of the camera, which, like I said, 480p, it's not going to be good. These are just good to fly line of sight, especially for a beginner, and learn how to fly a drone. Now, of course, we can do flips with this one. Hear the beeping, or just press that button on the edge, right hand side. Press it again. Doing a roll. Let me bring it down so you can see it a bit better amongst these trees. Go this way. Okay, roll. So it's a pretty zippy drone in 3rd speed rate. I'm flying it in 3rd rate because it's getting a bit windy. Front flip, back flip, do a couple more rolls again to the left. Let's try that again. There we go. Starting to drizzle a little bit of rain now. It's okay. Let's have a look at these lights. It doesn't have an optical flow camera on the bottom. See how stable that is. It's getting pushed by the wind a little bit. See those lights. Yeah, pretty cool little drone. It's just like the original E99 and the E88 Pro, except they've put some clear arms on this one. And it's actually cheaper than the original. It's only $17.70, I think, on Banggood at the moment for the 2 battery option. US dollars, and around 25, 26 Australian dollars. So that's great. I mean, dual cameras if you want to use the camera, and 2 batteries. There's the yaw. Let's kick it down to rate 1, see how it does. There is a bit of wind around, but we'll see how it does. Not too bad. There we go. We're in rate 1 now. That's the yaw in rate 1. I'm in a bit of a different area today, guys, you probably noticed. Bit of a change of scenery. Got a little pond here as well in front of me. It's full of reeds though. Couldn't really run a boat in here. Alright, so let's go rate 2. That's the yaw in rate 2. And rate 3 is quicker. Now this does have headless mode. I'm not going to bother with headless mode, guys. It's there if you want to use it. You sort of have to remember which way you took off, what heading you took off for it to not mix you up. But yeah, cool little flyer. It doesn't break the bank, and if you're new to flying, it will get you into the hobby. There you go, still got power for these rolls and flips. Yep. Let's try automatic landing, which is this button here. Press it and the lights flash. on the arms as well as the headlights there, and it landed perfectly. So we'll go back here because it got stuck. Would have got, the motors will get stuck in the grass there if I try to take off. We'll press that button here to take off. One key take off. There we go. Wind's picking up now, as you can see. It's pushing to the right of me. So yeah, this would be a great night fly. Take it down the park, fly it in your backyard or even indoors on a rainy day. Just put those prop guards on the around each motor. You can bump into the walls all you want. You're not going to damage the drone or your house. And we've got flashing lights here right now. So typically, you know, 6 to 7 minutes of flight time. So all the lights flash. Let's bring it down so you can see that. Get away from that tree. But yeah, the lights are flashing there. See, for LVC, low voltage on the battery. So yeah, the batteries don't last that long. As you can see, look, it landed already. I'll put a flight time up on the screen now, but typically it's going to be around 6.5, 7 minutes maximum on these batteries. But like I said, I've ended up testing out some batteries about a month ago. You can check that video out, guys. I'll leave it linked at the very end of the outro. A clickable link, you can watch that video. And I end up getting about nearly 12 minutes out of those batteries, and they cost pretty much exactly the same as a replacement 1800 milliamp hour here. So there you have it, guys. That is the E99D, they're calling this one. The clear arm version with the LEDs of the E99. So anyway, guys, what I'll do now, put in the other battery, we'll fire up the app. I might play some music, and you can check out what the camera's like. It's not going to be good, but I'll leave some footage there, about 30 seconds to a minute. I'll take a couple of photos as well. So, you know, for those that want to actually see the quality of the camera, maybe you're interested in this drone, maybe this is your first drone, you just want to check it out. Also, I'll include some footage of this flying in the dark. Okay, I might put another 30 seconds or so footage. I'll put it up in the air tonight and just quickly fly it around in the pitch dark so you can see what these lights look like at night. All right, guys, well, thanks very much for watching once again. As always, I'll put a link where you could get this drone. I actually purchased this one from Banggood to test out today, and yeah, like I said, very inexpensive. Great way to get into the hobby, or even a good gift to give someone that hasn't flown a drone before. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.